Hey guys, my name is Lucas and welcome back to another tutorial. In this video we will be looking at left-right EQing, how it works and what it does to a certain sound. Let's say you have a really amazing sound, but it doesn't sound as huge as you want to. But you don't want it to be stereo and you don't want it to be mono as well. But you want it somewhere in between where it fits everything and it just sounds so amazing. This is where left-right EQ comes in because it is such a powerful tool to make a sound huge and wider. And I think a lot of producers underestimate the power of this tool because I use it on so many different sounds. I use it on almost every sound which is above the bass frequencies actually. So let's just jump straight into it. And I will be using FL Studio, but you can use any music program out there if you know where your sounds are located. But let's get into it. Okay guys, so here we are in FL Studio, and the first thing that you will notice is that I have loaded up this piano, the Grandeur, from Kontakt Native Instruments. It sounds like this. So it is really basic, and right now nothing has been done to it, no effects, nothing. So we want to make it wider by using left and right EQing. But first we need to EQ the main piano just by a normal EQ because we don't want any unwanted frequencies in the left and right ear. So let's just do that. So now that we have EQ'd our piano, we will make it mono because then we can really hear the difference when we make it wide later. Normally don't make it mono because this will just kind of ruin the whole mix, but for now this is just to demonstrate how it works. So if we make it mono with the Fruity Stereo Enhancer, so if you are wearing headset or headphones or have some good speakers, then you can really hear the difference between this and this. So now it is more mono than it was before. And we are now ready to make the left and right EQ. So how we do this in FL Studio? It is pretty easy actually. We just open up a plugin called Patcher. And now we can drag our plugin lines ourselves. So the first thing that you notice is that we have this from FL Studio to FL Studio. So if I play anything right now, there won't be any sound because these are not connected. As you can see, we are playing something, but nothing happens. But if we connect these two lines like this, we will have a sound. So now we want to deconnect these again, and we want to right click, add plugin. We want to add Fruity Parametric EQ, we want 2 of those. Just like this. So now we need Fruity Stereo Shaper. Yeah, we want 2 of these as well. And then we want to connect everything like this. And I will say that, okay, the top one is the right and the bottom one is the left. So we go to the right, like this, and we want to mute the left. You mute something by right clicking. So now you see this becomes not invisible, but more gray. And then you can listen to what you're doing. So if we pull this up just halfway, we will get the sound in the right. Now we will mute the right and only listen to the left. The way that you listen to something again is just by right clicking one more time. And now we want everything in the left. So when you play this together, it sounds like this. Exactly like before we came into the patcher. So now the magic happens. Now we want to EQ the right side first. And now you can really hear the difference in the right ear, right? And if we do something with the left, you can also hear that. So you should hear more mids over in this ear and less mids in this one. And then you can just play around with it until it sounds cool. So let's see if we can find some frequencies which supports each other. So if we will just reload this one, and also this, we will now start by making the right EQ. And the left one. So as you can hear, it sounds so much more brighter and wider. Without the patcher, it sounds like this. It sounds so mono and closed. But if we enable the patcher, it sounds like this. But if you were to remove the Fruity Stereo Enhancer, as you wouldn't have this plugin in a normal mix, but now it sounds like this. It sounds really, really wide and amazing, and without the patcher, it sounds like this. So you really get this huge difference. You can also apply this to reverb. So if you take another patcher and you make the exact same thing, but now you will add reverb. So now we will say, okay, we will have the ordinary sound like this. This is the sound which comes from this patcher, from 2LF Studio, FL Studio, not LF. And from this patcher, we want to add another plugin, Fruity Reverb 2. If I can locate it, we have it right here. Now we want to connect this. Go into the reverb and turn the dry all the way down and the wet all the way up. Now we want to add the Fruity Stereo Shaper one more time and a final time. And we want them to be connected just like this. Now again we want to make the top one just right and the bottom one just left. And now we can add some equalizer to the reverb also. Let's do that. And then you can just send the signal back to 2FL Studio. So let's just turn off the reverb and now it sounds like this. Exactly like before, but if we turn on the reverb, it sounds like this. And then we can already modify the reverb if we want to. And if we turn off the dry signal by right-clicking right here, we can hear the reverb, and we can now adjust the reverb in right and left as well. So if we go to the original patcher, I remember that in the right reverb, or in the right signal, we had more highs, and in the left we have less highs. So now we want to reverse this, and let's say that we go to this one, and now we want more highs in the left, because then it feels like that the sound is going through your head. Just like this. And then we want more mids in the right. So if we apply the dry signal again, it sounds like this. So there you have it, guys. It is really easy to make. You just need to know about patcher, and then you can modify basically anything. You can also make some cool stuff with plugins in patcher as well. So yeah, the difference is really clearly to hear. So I will say thank you for watching. If you have any suggestions, comment them down below and consider subscribing. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye bye.